be the result of a brewing mob war.
The Exterminator. When he was done with street criminals, there wasn't much left. But now, the scum have returned to the streets of New York City, and so has the Exterminator. Exterminator 2, starring Robert Ginty. One man fighting back. Exterminator 2, rated R under...
Of a great, diverse city. The only place we have where day and night alike, people from a whole region can come together, shed their cares, check each other out, renew a sense of themselves, and sometimes stretch their hopes and make their dreams larger. But the facts about Times Square in its present condition add up to what we can see. It doesn't look as glittering as before. And the present sense of tarnish has much more to do with the fact that property owners in the area have simply stopped spending money on their buildings until the zoning becomes more certain. The strength of Times Square can be found in its statistics. The total economic impact on the city every year of the Broadway legitimate theaters is almost $750 million. 8 to 10 million people see Broadway shows in a year. The Times Square first-run movie theaters sell more tickets than the rest of the movie houses in the city combined. The brilliance of the lights and the signs. At night, you can't miss the impact of 200 miles of neon. Daytime shows the structure of the signs. They're stepped back, up and away from the viewer, because they stand on buildings that are grouped in the shape of a shallow bowl. Stacked signs form the sloping walls of a tremendous, well-proportioned outdoor room, like a circus tent roofed by the sky. The design of this bowl of light, even interrupted by a few high-rises, is a critical component of Times Square's ability to operate effectively. There are the theaters. Their architects invented a whole new concept, something planners are just now recognizing. The idea, totally American, public, and democratic, was to build a theater that would extend the atmosphere of the drama from the stage to the auditorium, to the lobby, and out to the street, surrounding the audience and the passers-by as well, in a single, playful, magic experience. The presence of so many theaters built in this spirit, crowded next to hotels, restaurants, shops, amusement parlors, signs, and lights, all created in the same spirit, is what makes Times Square an entertainment district, and not just a series of theaters around a plaza. Many of the theaters are national treasures, having the sightlines of an arena and the acoustics of a concert hall. They have been likened to great musical instruments like Stradivarius or Guarneri violins for their special ability to fuse the focused power and sense of wonder that only a live performance can create. And these theaters, because of their continuous history, offer an accumulation of such experiences. Fred and Adele Astaire danced at the Winter Garden, where Cats dance now. Jolson sang there, and Fanny Brice, and Barbra Streisand as Fanny Brice. Sarah Bernhardt and the Marx Brothers, Judy Garland and Bette Miller and Diana Ross have all played the Palace.
Pepsi Double Take Days are happening now at your favorite...
Campbell of San Francisco and Billy Walker of New York both suffer from a mysterious, newly discovered disease which affects mostly homosexual men, but has also been found in heterosexual men and women. The condition severely weakens the body's ability to fight disease. Many victims get a rare form of cancer called Kaposi sarcoma. Others get an infection known as pneumocystis pneumonia. Researchers know of 413 people who have contracted the condition in the past year. 1/3 have died and none have been cured. The best guess is that some infectious agent is causing it. Today, researchers here at the National Centers for Disease Control said they had found several cases where people who had been sex partners both had the condition. The scientists say this probably means they are dealing with some new, deadly, sexually transmitted disease.
Show there, as far as I'm concerned.
Mr. Leonard, our assistant public service director, was recapping your little tussle with you-know-who, Captain Lou Albano on television.
Wait a minute, that's Private Lou Albano.
Wait a minute, what we were wondering where you were at when poor Cindy had to defend herself against that large human.
I told him not to come out because I'm not a wimp and I can handle myself, and then he wound up coming out anyway.
And I think Cindy proved to you.
But I was doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, Mr. Macho came out and he shoved somebody.
Oh, please. We just pushed that fat slob out of the way with Rodney Pipsqueak in Pauper's Corner there and told them both to take a hike.
Piper's Pit.
Pauper's Pit. I mean, give the man his just due, please.
Now wait, Cindy finally managed to find our radio station on your radio?
I found it.
You're a light bulb, Cindy. Thank you.
We're not moving off these premises. We own the premises, they belong to us, and that's our position. And we're not going to give it to them. The people want to go to the movies. The people want their bargain prices, their low admissions, their double features. What eventually is going to happen if the city takes these theaters and tries to put shows in them, they're going to remain dark, there won't be any shows, and they're going to have a blighted area. They're going to have an area with no people, with dark theaters, and Times Square will disappear completely. There will be no Times Square.
It has apparently struck for the 16th time in just over a month's time. Serial killer has thrown the city into a growing panic, and up until now, no one has had a clue to his identity. His victims have included
Thank you.